Well, good morning guys and happy Sunday. I am ready for church. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna go meet up with my neighbor and head on over. She says it's pretty casual, so it's been the first time in a long time, so I figured I'll try it. Last night was not a good night for sleep. I am suffering the steroid insomnia again, but that is life. Did get at least a couple hours this time. I didn't stay awake all night long, but at least the taper for this one is much faster than other previous steroid doses, so I have that going for me too. Today is going to be a homework day for sure after church, with a little bit of retail therapy prior to homework, but I definitely have to get cooking on that. I'm behind, drastically behind. I have a 3-page paper, a 10-page paper, a final test, and 2 more posts I have to write before tomorrow. I love procrastinating. It's so much fun. It just makes it that much easier to get a better grade because I am the queen of procrastination and I still get 8s on my papers. So yeah, today's gonna be one of those days. I'm gonna need a lot of coffee. But for now, off to church. Post-church lunch. Pastor.
Hello.
And my friend John.
Hi.
So we're at Chipotle getting some lunch.
Sean, and then go buy pasta.
Alright, Sean.
How's Joan?
Sounds good. So let's get some food. Well, church service is over. Lunch was great. And now it's time to get on to some homework and some retail therapy. But one thing I did want to mention is remember to make sure both your batteries are full before going to church. So I thought I had a spare battery that was ready to rock and roll. Turns out it's dead as a doornail. So we had to stay at the church for at least an hour longer than I had anticipated in order to charge the battery up on my oxygen concentrator enough to be able to go out to lunch and to get home, because I didn't have my car charger either since I drove with my friend. But for now, I am going to go to the mall and look at something, and then lots and lots of homework. Well, literally the only reason and only store that I came to Tyson's Corner for today to look at something is gone. Even though it still shows up on the directory. It's going to be a dry bar now where you blow out your hair. So yeah, had a long workout for nothing. Well, not for nothing. At least I got to walk around. That's all. That's a good thing. So there is another store at the Galleria that I wanted to check out, that if this store wasn't here, that was my fallback plan, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna hit the Galleria real fast, see if that store's still there. And then I'm gonna find a Starbucks and plop down for a couple hours and do freaking homework. So on to the Galleria. Today is not my day on finding stuff. The 2 places where I thought I'd find what I'm looking for, I can't find it. And the earliest I can get what I want in is like a week and a half from now, so oh well. Now on to doing some homework. So I decided to forego the Starbucks after my excursion through Tyson's Corner. Everybody's wearing 900 tons of perfume. I mean, why? If you just keep yourself clean, you don't need to wear 9 million tons of perfume. Just saying. So instead, I came home and now I'm about to make some grilled cheese sandwiches because I'm hungry and it's a light food, and I think I have some tomato soup too, so I might do some of that as well. But for now, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna relax a little bit as today took a lot out of me, just walking around the mall and traveling a lot to go to and from church and everything else. So it's gonna be one of those relaxed kind of evenings. I did accomplish some homework, so that's a plus. And then I had to adult a little bit and wrote myself some checks for all the medical bills that I have stacking up, so yay. Welcome to life. So I'm gonna get to cooking and then I'll talk to you guys after. And that is 2 perfect grilled cheese sandwiches. The trick? Cooking them at low to medium heat. A little bit of butter or margarine or vegetable spread in the pan, frying them at a low medium heat, and then watching them for about 5 minutes, and that's how you make a perfect grilled cheese sandwich. Now, since I've made the perfect grilled cheese sandwiches, I'm gonna eat them. Dinner is finished. The vlog is edited and being posted right now as we speak. It's 8 o'clock at night, sorry, and I'm ready for bed. Tomorrow is my first day back at work since being in the hospital again. And this time I remember to plug in my unit so that way I have 2 fully charged batteries this time, instead of thinking I had a fully charged battery spare and then come to find out earlier today that I did not. I'm not sure if I talked about that, but when I was at church my battery died because I didn't plug it in, and I thought I had a spare that was full. Apparently I didn't. Oxygen life. It is what it is. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining me on today's journeys to different places. Not that I went very far. And thank you for following. As always, have a great night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.